Ellen McCauley at Pray It Off in Syracuse, New York. It was very inspirational for me to see the awards that people received for losing weight over the 18 months of the pandemic when we didn't have Pray It Off. I do well with inspiration. I like inspiration, and that's one of the reasons why we have this group, to inspire each other. And I'm one of those people who get the Sunday paper in the hard copy, but I read the electronic version of the paper every day. And I always read the CNY Inspiration. And I want to read you the whole one from September 14th. Today, let us reflect on the lotus flower. It is considered one of the most beautiful and unique flowers on the planet. Though it emerges from mud, once it blooms and breaks the surface of the water, the lotus flower is entirely unmarked by the dirt that surrounds it. Just like the lotus flower, we too have the ability to rise from the mud, bloom out of the darkness, and radiate into the world. It makes no matter what condition you are in right now, because even in the mud, you too can emerge unscathed through sheer determination, resilience, and faith. Start from where you are. Believe you can shift the atmosphere. Your healing is wrapped in action. Action. Move in faith and know that everything you need to emerge without a sign of what you've been through is already inside you. This was written by Tamika Otis, and it just reminded me of what we've been through. Not only during the past 18 months, but many of us in our lives. That we have emerged because we're right here, right now. So I want you to think about what we can do, mainly through our faith, to bloom and to grow. And one of the things someone had said to me is, Ellen, I don't do well unless you tell me what to eat. Now, I don't really believe in that per se, because everyone is so different. But one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight is a 1,500 calorie plan, just so you see what it's like. And if you look at it, and it's like to lose 1 or 2 pounds a week. We're not there yet. We're going to talk about 3,500 calories to lose a pound. But if you look at the 1,500 calorie diet and you say, whoa, I'm eating twice as much as that, then you may understand why you're having trouble losing or staying the same. But the 3,500 calories to lose a pound, is that really right? Now, we did lose a lot of weight in week 1 of Pray It Off. A lot of that was water weight. I'll admit it, because if many of us were eating a lot of sodium products and we cut back on the processed food and we cut back on some of those products, then it was pee it off and not pray it off for that first week, you know? And so, which reminds me, I always write a certain phrase on people's logs, and I write cursive. I can't print, so I always write, keep on trying. I always write keep on trying. So one member says to me tonight, does this say keep on frying? And I said, the last thing I would write to any of the Pray It Off group is keep on frying, you know? So when we lose it, the goal is to lose fat, right? We don't want to lose muscle. We don't want to just pee, you know, we want some of that fat gone. Now the trouble is you do get your fat cells. They never go away. They stay with you forever. So what we're losing then is the material in the fat cells. So that's why it's important to drink a lot of water. It's important to do that and have a lot of fiber so that we wash the fat residue out of our body. Another thing it is to do is exercise. Now, you watch the news, you read things, it all changes. Remember, you can't eat eggs, you'll have a heart attack. Now they're like, eggs are really okay. It seems like every other day something's different. And the whole buzzword used to be cardio. Are you doing cardio? Are you raising your heart rate? And now the new buzz is strength training. And you might say, I can't strength train. You get 2 cans of soup and you sit in your chair and go, that's strength training, okay? It can be much easier than you think it is. And strength training will help you retain muscle and not get rid of that. We can't always do the same thing. If we always eat the same thing, if we always do the same exercise, our body will get used to it. You have to mix it up. What Mary said was, she was doing the same thing and she had to try something different, and look at the success. And you might need to try 3 or 4 or 5 different things until you find the thing that'll work for you. Also, you might hit a plateau. What you eat at 250 pounds and what you do for exercise at 250 pounds isn't going to get you the same results if you weigh 170. And a lot of times, especially with men, they want to eat and drink like they were 18-year-olds. And that's why you see a lot of older men that sometimes struggle with their weight, because they're no longer 18-year-olds. And same with us women. You know, we are not the same age. Even those of you in 30 and 40, our bodies change and get older. It's really not rocket science. We need to make a choice. Okay, pizza, salad, Whopper with cheese, chicken. Am I making sense here? Any rocket science involved? Okay? You sometimes say, I have to have pizza once a week, moderation. Also, if you are surprised at the scale, if you came in here on September 9th and said, what? I gained 20 pounds over the past 18 months? Then are you in some sort of fugue state where you don't know what's going on with your own body? It's like the woman going to Hawaii who had a baby on the plane. I'm like, really? You did not know you were pregnant? She didn't know she was pregnant.
Oh, no.
Yes, it was in the news. She was going to Hawaii. She had a baby on the plane. She had no idea she was pregnant. Well, a baby. You know, I don't know if that ever happened to any of you guys, but not me. We need to know what's going on in our bodies. Okay, Bob, I'm going to stop right there.